What's going on, man?
Back at it.
Back at it, man.
Back at it.
It's been a while. We shouldn't have left you without some
Something,
content to step to.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to all the people out there.
You know
Shout out. Hopefully you had a good Christmas. And
New Year's.
New Year's.
However you did decide to bring it in.
Yep.
What you did for New Year's?
Nothing. I just chill with the fam, play some cards. Pretty much that's about it.
Okay, you was in the Chi-Town?
Nah, Christmas I was in Chi-Town.
Okay.
It was cold. It was colder than cold.
Chi-Town, baby.
For sure.
Yeah, man, tell you
when
what,
I left, it was -4.
That's cold.
Yeah, that's pretty cold. And that's not what. That's like -4 degrees. No wind chill, nothing.
Just cold.
Yep.
Jeez, well, you know.
It didn't matter what you wore. It was so cold you could feel it in your bones.
Jeez. I don't want that. Even though we have experienced it.
Bro, it was a blizzard over here.
The past couple of days, man. I don't want it.
The blizzard was real.
It's real choppy, too.
Is it?
It's really choppy. Like slow. We're going to let it ride, though. We see how it goes, see how the content turn out.
Yep.
But, yeah, man. And for New Year's, what you did for New Year's?
Like I said, nothing. Just chill with the fam.
Shit, fam.
Yep. How about you?
Same here. I just, Christmas I was here. Kids happy. Stay right here in good old South Cac. New Year's I did what I did. We always go to church, so what I did was I went to church. It's really, at this point, it's a family tradition.
Yep.
So I've been doing that every New Year's for probably my whole entire life to where I can remember.
Dang. Yeah, usually I go to like a party or something. It's like, it's either at my family's house or like at some hotel or something.
Some hotel, okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of party night. We really just been just cooling it, man.
There we go.
Keep it cooling it. How about what you feel about this snow blizzard?
Bro, I that snow was real.
It was very real.
It was like no snow, and it just caused ice everywhere.
It's crazy. Well, we saw work at the same place of employment, and it was very bad on that road.
Oh yeah, it took you a long time to get home, right?
Yes, I was on Columbia Road for an hour and some change. Columbia Road and hours from change trying to get home.
Yeah, it took one, like 2.
Yeah, 2. It was like crazy, and but we made it. Some people lost their cars.
Yeah, I heard about the people sliding down the hill and falling into the ditch.
It was easy. The other morning, a guy at the job, at our place of employment, it's a hill. The one that's coming up, not the one leaving.
Towards railroad tracks?
The one leaving the railroad tracks.
Yeah, coming in.
Remember, it's another little hill.
Yep.
He couldn't get up the hill. Somebody had to pull him up the hill. I'm like,
ridiculous.
I'm like, now that's crazy. What's up, Marty B?
Marty B in the place.
Big ballin', but But I thought that was crazy.
Mom joined. Shout out, Mom. What up?
Shout out, Mom. What's up, Mom? I can't see Mom on mine.
I don't know.
Oh, probably because me and Mom not friends.
Possibly.
I got to send you a friend request, Mom. I don't know why I don't see you. But I'm glad about that. I'm glad it's over with. But it said it might be coming again on Sunday.
Yeah, me and Marty were looking at it earlier, and it said there's sunshines and 40s and 50s coming.
Okay, it's going to change it.
Yeah, it might have changed.
What's up, Tony? Okay, but I need you to take it away. My team's at the house.
Panthers, baby.
Oh, shout out. Hey, y'all, we stood in the man cave, baby. We just in a new position.
We changed it up.
We just in a new position.
Came to the corner.
We figured we'd give y'all a different kind of background with some contrast.
Exactly.
You like that word?
We're good. And we don't got to sit behind that weird Packers poster. I'm going to have to bring a Panthers something.
Hey, you should, man. You should. Even though you have to take it with you. You should.
I got to take it with me. Come on,
you
man.
should.
Hey, we'll store it in the cupboard. That's all right.
I'm going to tell you a funny story. I'm going to tag him in it, too. My son, Jordan's 13. I went and picked him up the other day. And he wanted to come back to the house. I said, come on, let's go ride. And it was cold outside.
Yep.
So he gets in my truck. He has the sweater caps on. This is no lie. And you can check this backstory. He has on a 49er sweater cap.
49ers?
49er sweater cap.
Oh, boy.
So she get it from me. He said, my mom gave it to me because my hair was cold. That's all I had. I said, I tell you what, we're in the car. It's not that cold. So how about you get out, go take her back that sweater cap, and now I have one for you.
There we go.
So I made him get out in the snow, take the sweater cap back because there's 49ers on it, and he just came and got back in the car. Hey, I'm for real about my rules, baby.
Is he a Packer?
He's a Packer.
There we go.
What else is he going to be?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a Packer.
I don't know. Maybe he say it's like those NFL commercials. You know, he might be a closet 49er fan. You don't know.
like I'm a Packer, Bear, Panther, Lion.
You know what I'm
Steeler.
talking about, right? It's like the whole the family with the Jets.
Yeah.
And then the homeboy's a Odell Beckham fan. He got the Giant stuff.
Oh, no, I think something the one where the guy was like, we once was Bengals fans, but then my daughter married a guy in Jacksonville. Then my son started working.
Different one. This is different.
Okay.
There's new ones now. There's one where this lady, she gets a Julio Jones jersey. She said, "Oh, I don't have this one." And she's like, "Yo, let me go try it on." And she runs to the closet and she doesn't try it on. She just throws it in the closet with all her other stuff. And when she pulls the jerseys apart, and there's a whole Russell Wilson shrine in the back of her closet. I'm like, oh, man.
That's real. Hey, they got some pretty good ones.
Man, I love the one with the Chiefs and the Raiders.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
You can't wear that to the family dinner. You can't. Take it off.
He takes it off, and it's like another Raider.
He got a Raiders sweater that lights up at the dinner table. She's like, turn off the lights.
He's like,
just turn them off.
He just kept it going on, and the mom just gets up and walk off.
Yeah, and the dog's like, what?
Hey, good job, NFL. Hey, that was a pretty good commercial.
Hey, man. If that's real, if that happens somewhere, man, that would be.
I think that's real.
I'm sure it is.
I think those house divided license plates are very real.
Actually, I don't want to say who it is, but there's someone that we work with. I don't think you met them, but they work in Aiken. And they were telling me when her and her spouse's team plays every year, because they're also from the SEC. She's like, I can't be in the same room as him.
It's real.
Yep, she's in a whole different room. I
believe
it.
It gets that real, man.
Hey, I ain't about that life.
I'm about that life.
I mean,
you knew who else?
I could be in the same room as my opponent, but I will try to jab you every time.
Heck yeah! Just like I'm glad I wasn't in the room with no Tigers fans when Alabama put that thing on them.
Oh man!
Yo, let me tell you, guys, Clemson fans. I am a Carolina fan, so I am biased. So I'll put that out there first. I'm not even going to fake the funk, but I think Clemson fans, even though they love Deshaun, I think they realize how valuable, how special Deshaun Watson is, or was, or is. I'm going to say is, but was for Clemson.
Yep.
But is just as a quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Look at Houston. They went from playoffs to no playoffs instantly.
Because when he was in, they definitely was doing their thing.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like.
He was lighting them up.
Shout out to Kelly. I think he's from South Carolina. Kelly O'Brien, I think that's his quarterback name. I think he's South Carolina. But, I want to see the young brother do good, but like he just ain't it.
Oh, yeah.
And when you got a 6'7", every time I tell a story, I'm going to make this guy bigger than what he is. 6'7", 330-pound, true freshman. So I think he's like 6'7". That
guy was a monster.
He's a monster.
That guy, for a freshman to be 6'7".
Only people understand, not freshman, a true freshman, which means
18 years old. 18 years old.
And that big. That's
too big.
I'm like, yo, he's going to stop him.
Hey.
Couldn't stop him.
We'll see. Now let's see if Georgia can run all over him.
That's not happening.
You don't think so?
It's not happening.
You don't know, man.
I think Georgia's going to get some points.
Oh, yeah.
But it's my thing. Georgia can't stop nobody. And all it takes is Alabama.
All Georgia got to do is watch the film that Auburn put up on Alabama and run a similar offense.
That's not the same defense.
I know.
And it's a risky defense.
Well, Georgia did the same thing to Auburn the second time they played, and they ran it all over them. I mean, ran it.
Georgia has two great backs. But Auburn defense by no means is Alabama defense.
Oh, I know.
By no stretch of the imagination.
Is it the same?
It's not even.
No, I know. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It's okay. Auburn did lose to UCF. Shout out to UCF. National champions. Don't care.
Yo.
Don't care what nobody says.
I heard a discrepancy because, UFC is now saying they're national championships.
Hey, we are the national champions.
Now they're saying since they're self-proclaimed national championships, are they going to give Scott Frost a national championship bonus?
They are. They already guaranteed it. They guaranteed for every coach that was on that team the national championship bonus.
Shut up.
I'm not joking. I read it in an article.
No.
Yeah, they did. Man, if I pull up the article, I promise you.
That's crazy. So they actually promised him.
Yeah, they're gonna give it to him. Him and his whole staff.
No,
I'm telling you right now. I'll tell you right now. I read it like the other day.
That's crazy. For those who don't know, for those new guys we have, and shout out to everybody who's been liking and sharing the podcast. Please keep liking and sharing. My partner Michelle here is a UCF alum.
Yep.
He just started liking the team, but he's a UCF alum.
You're right.
He's with the Blake Bordeaux class.
Yep. USA Today.
Paid internship bonus to coaches and staff. Wow.
USA Today.
Shout out UCF, man.
We real about it.
Shout out UCF. Yo, so they really did that.
Yeah, they're about to pay them all. They're going to give them all their bonuses.
So, I don't hear nothing about the school needing money. I don't want to hear nothing about UCF.
They don't need money. I told you how many people. It's the largest school in the nation.
That is true. So they good.
Yeah. Damn. Don't get me wrong. They probably don't have alumni who made it. There's a lot of good NFL players that made it, but not everyone donates back.
All you need is just a little guy. A little bit. Speaking of donation, I want to segue right fast into I read some about HBCUs.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody go to HBCUs.
Yo, Howard versus SC State homecoming this year.
Shout out Howard. Shout out SC State. All the HBCUs. They say if everybody who went to HBCU at least donated $1, like any kind of contribute.
Yep. Put $1 down.
That would bring so many schools and out of so much financial problems and dire. But
why are they in the problems? Misappropriation of funds?
Oh, it was a lot of things. Misappropriation of funds. And also they don't get as much funds as the bigger schools because they don't have a bigger pool to pull from.
That's right.
That's mainly what it is because a lot of schools actually they do good, but they get a lot of money off alumni.
Yeah.
And that helps it schools because
it's like you always tell me about the Nike guy and that guy puts like $300 million back to Oregon.
Yep.
There's another one you told me about.
It's a whole bunch of them.
What about the one UAB? Who was that?
Oh no,
that was a different guy. That was like a business.
No, that was a business group that said we want to bring UAB football program back because if a football team that does good for the whole
community, right?
Economy.
That's right.
And they're in the business, so they said it was a business decision to bring UAB football back.
Hey, yeah, they were down. They were gone. They canceled the whole program.
They didn't have enough money, and so that's all that was. And so that's a little side note.
Hey,
let's talk about the Panthers, man.
Cam. George telling me Cam again. He said he ain't got it. I was like, George, you want to put 5 on it? Let me know. But George walked away.
I laughed.
He said he's going for the Saints because they got a Bulldog. What? An SC State Bulldog, by the way.
Okay. Hey, I do like when George said George talked about the
You talking about earlier this year?
Yeah, Cam ain't got it.
He ain't got it. He's good. He passed his prime. His best days are behind him. I was like, oh no.
Cam ain't got it. I'm trying to figure out a damn do Instagram live. Guess it don't work. Oh, there we go. I feel like an old man just now.
How you work this thing? How you work this phone, man? Oh no.
But yeah, but old Cam, shout out this Instagram. Shout out you on the NFL podcast. We also live on Facebook. Hey baby, hey, we branding everything.
Yup.
But
yeah, man, George, come Sunday, George's gonna have a Panthers hat on. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, George pulled for the
He's a Raider fan.
He's a Raider fan. He was a Panther fan, not a Raider fan. Panther. Now he's back to the Raiders.
No, he's back to the Panthers.
Oh.
No, he's a Raider fan too.
Okay.
Like I said, now he's pulling for the Saints because they got a Bulldog on there.
Okay.
But we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. So now, shout out Instagram Live. Just wanted to put a little video out there, make it go viral because I can't hold my arm up. Peace. But
say you can't hold my arm up.
I can't do it. But
yeah, man, it all depends on Cam though. And Ron Rivera came out and said like a bunch of things about it, right? Mm-hmm. People blame Cam. He's like, this is the ultimate team sport. There's 10 other guys on that field.
They are.
I mean, Cam can hold the ball all day. If he's gonna get sacked, he's gonna get sacked. He can't just wait for someone to get open.
He can't. I was reading something. I was like, man.
Think about it. All our speed guys are hurt.
They are.
Samuel, Bird, gone. Both sub 4.3 40 guys.
And Samuel was. I know y'all wish I wouldn't have traded Ted again now.
Oh, yeah. No, we didn't trade him. I told you he walked for the money.
Okay, he did.
He walked for the money, and he got it.
I don't blame him. And he's actually
and he got Drew Brees.
And he's actually playing.
Yeah, and Drew Brees could throw it to him.
Why didn't y'all give him the money? How much money? What was the difference?
I don't know.
It was
remember, it was Gettleman, right? The other GM before he got fired.
If it weren't for that guy, I'd probably stay have Josh Norman, too.
Yeah.
So.
But if it wasn't for that guy, we would still be in salary cap debt and not in the playoffs.
But some of that stuff always works itself out.
I don't know. Because of him, not only did we sign Cam, we signed Kuechly, and we signed KK Short. I mean, those are three pieces on three sides that are necessary.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Yeah. Shout out to Cam, man. Cam be getting a lot of hate.
He does.
Cam be getting a lot of hate.
Nobody ever looks at the charitable stuff he does.
He
goes to hospitals all the time. He donated $200K to the community for Christmas. And he donated out of the 200, 100 was food for families who have no food.
And that's what he do.
And it's not like his people were there; he was there.
Mm-hmm.
He was there handing this stuff out, giving hugs and shout outs. And
what's the thing to give me? Cam is a butthole, but Tom Brady is passionate.
I don't know about all that.
That's what they call it.
Tom
But
Brady.
at the same time, only thing I have to say against Cam, which hurts him,
that podium thing was bad too.
The podium thing.
He shouldn't have said that about the girl.
I'm not going to touch that one right now.
I know.
I have my own feelings about
it. Now you
good. Tom Brady is some people say butthole, but Tom Brady is a butthole win or lose.
Oh, yeah.
I say Bill Belichick win or lose, same attitude.
Well, they got their own crevices going now right now.
Oh,
the tell-all story. It might end this year.
The young and the restless.
Y'all New England Patriots fan better gear up to not be in the playoffs next year if Belichick leaves.
13 long years, my LA Rams going all the way. Oh, baby Joey.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I don't know, Joe. Hey, y'all might be going with the true MVP. Because y'all really got the true MVP and Gurley. Even though they're gonna give it to
Brady.
They're gonna give it to Brady, but
Brady.
Brady ain't
trash.
Brady ain't it.
That guac toast eating guy needs to go home.
But they got their own drama. I think Garoppolo was the straw that broke the camel back.
Well, I heard that Brady went to ownership to tell him to trade him. Because Belichick wouldn't have traded him.
No.
From what it sounded like.
No, he wasn't.
And look at Garoppolo now. He's killing it right now.
Hey, Garoppolo's killing it.
5-0.
Man.
Almost got a comeback in the game that he didn't start, but he finished the game.
Yeah.
I mean.
Man,
Jimmy GQ.
I think one thing I don't want to hate on Jimmy G. I think Jimmy G be getting a little bit extra love just because people hate Kaepernick so much. And they want to see any quarterback in a 49er uniform succeed. But what they're leaving out, shout out to T.J. Houshmandzadeh.
My boy from the Cincinnati Bengals so long.
Shout out to T.J. Houshmandzadeh.
What'd he say?
He was saying how they going crazy. He said, y'all not thinking. Y'all acting like this is the same exact Cap team. You got Kyle Shanahan. Kaepernick did not have Kyle Shanahan.
Yep. Kyle Shanahan, who led the Atlanta Falcons to Super Bowl last year.
Kyle Shanahan who also cost the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, that's his fault. But who was MVP last year?
Matt Ryan.
Why was he MVP?
Kyle Shanahan.
Exactly.
Who sucks this year?
Oh, yeah.
And team in the playoffs?
Well, he didn't have
Matt Ryan.
Oh, Matt Ryan. And he still made the playoffs. What the heck?
Matt Ryan. Oh, that's scary. That's my old lady Shadow.
She coming.
hey, y'all, this so real. Hey, when something scares, it will scare us. Number one, remember last week
the light cover came down. We almost died.
That's it. We're like, Okay. I think the score is going to be. I want the Panthers to win, man. So I'm gonna pull for the Panthers. I think the score is going to be 27-21. Panthers, and it's going to be because it's going to be a sack fumble.
Sack fumble? Drew Brees?
Drew Brees.
I'm going to tell you something funny. So I've been, I keep up with it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was listening to 107.5, and they were talking about the Panthers this weekend. Mm-hmm. They said that every single analyst on ESPN and NFL has picked the Saints to win. Every single one. There has not been one that said nobody's even giving the Panthers a chance, right? And I'm sure they're basing it off the last game and how Cam couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
I think it's Cam hate.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. And I'm talking about 33 of 33 analysts. That's what I heard. They said they all picked the Saints. I read the ESPN blog of the Panthers, and even the beat writer for the Panthers chose the Saints.
Hate him.
I was like, wait a minute.
And I hope he loses his job.
He won't.
I won't say that.
He won't. He kept it close. I think his prediction was something like yours, 27-23 or something. My prediction is 24-17 Panthers, and it's going to be a game-winning drive by Cam. Signature Cam win. Fourth quarter with about a minute and a half to go. We're going to drive down, and he's going to run it in for a touchdown. My words.
I want Cam to win. I'm pulling for Cam.
I hope Cam.
Because my team ain't in, so I'm actually pulling for the Panthers.
I know you were going for who?
I am going for the Eagles, too.
South Carolina, baby.
I'm going to tell you something, y'all.
Alshon.
When I say Alshon in South Carolina, Alshon in South Carolina all day. Anytime that boy get a chance.
President of what?
He's the Calhoun president. When I saw that, I said, oh, baby.
Calhoun president.
I said, oh, baby, that's that love right there. And every time he does the interview, he's always shouting out Calhoun County. He's always shouting out South Carolina. The game cost him man clown. I got to give him love for that. But more so just the man. I see a man showing his man on that big of a stage showing his
hometown love.
Some city.
Oh, yeah.
And that guy can get him just like when shout out to Tim.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough without Wentz.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Nick Foles ain't no slouch.
He
can't run.
But if he was a starter,
he can't run.
He would have started somewhere.
He was starting somewhere.
And then why is he in the bench player now?
Because they put all their money in, because Wentz is a better player. But Nick Foles is better than Blake Bortles, who's in the playoffs.
Yeah, and I don't even have Jacksonville winning in the first round. I even told, shout out to the MIS, even though I can't tell you who they are. There's one guy I talked to who's a Steelers fan, and I was telling him, I said, watch out for them Bills.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I said, watch out for them Bills.
I think Tyrod. Do you remember Anthony Wright?
Name sounds familiar.
Anthony Wright was the quarterback for South Carolina. Coincidence. He had a run with the Ravens.
Yep.
And the Ravens had Kyle Bowler. Why do I know this stuff? Kyle Bowler at quarterback.
Oh, I remember Kyle Bowler.
Kyle Bowler got hurt. Anthony Wright was leading the Ravens all the way in. Had them balling. Took them to the playoffs. Might even won the playoff game. Might took them to the playoffs.
The Bowler switch.
Then they brought Bowler back. You know what happened? They went to the house.
That's just like the Magic. When Magic went to the NBA Finals without Jameer Nelson and then brought Jameer Nelson back for no reason. Stan Van Gundy, that was the dumbest move you ever made in your life.
I've known it work one time in history. Fun fact. I think, what was it, 72 Dolphins that had an undefeated season?
Yep. You were talking Bob Greasy, right? Brian Greasy.
No,
Bob Greasy.
Brian's the son. People know Bob Greasy actually got hurt. And like game 3 or something like that. And the backup played all the way up to the Super Bowl. And Bob Greasy was healthy again.
They put him in.
Don Shula put him in.
Still went undefeated.
Now you talking about a big set of cojones to pull that one off.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. He did it, though.
Hey, that's why he's the coach.
That's why he's the coach. But, like, I want y'all to win, but if y'all don't.
We can predict all the other matches. Like I said, I got the Bills over Jacksonville.
Okay.
I know my boy Brandon. I know he don't watch us yet, but I'm going to get it. He's a Jacksonville fan, and he'll probably argue with me. But
I agree with that one. I think Tyrod Taylor's going to
Don't get me wrong. Jacksonville's defense apparently is top notch. But
pass rush defense.
Oh, yeah. Well, their corners are pretty good, too.
Yeah, but still pass.
Yeah.
Pass and their Calais Campbell in the defensive end.
Oh, yeah.
They're not a good run-stop team.
No?
And nope.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And if McCoy get off,
he's coming off an ankle injury, so we'll see how that goes. And I don't even know who his backup is. I can't even tell you who his backup is, other than Mike Tolbert, who's a fullback.
What's up, Vern? We were just talking about how overrated Jimmy G is and how those 5 wins he just got don't even count. All right. Vern. Talking about, oh, man, because they go.
Vern wishes that Miami coach was still in Miami. Oh, wait, he's in Georgia. Where's he playing in?
Which one?
Isn't the Miami coach that's coaching the Georgia team? Former Miami, University of Miami?
No, Alabama.
Huh? What you mean?
Alabama.
Mark
Ricks. Yeah.
He wasn't Miami?
No, he's in Miami now.
Yeah, the Miami coach is in Georgia, right?
No.
They swapped roles, I thought.
No.
Who
the
took over
Georgia coach is in Miami.
Yeah.
And the Georgia coach now is from Alabama.
Oh, okay.
He's the defensive coordinator.
I gotcha. Sorry, Vern.
Yeah,
My mistake. My
Yeah,
mistake.
he's the defensive coordinator. But
Miami still sucks.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Miami had everybody in fight with them U chains.
Oh yeah, I think that turned their season up till the end. I don't know what happened.
Hey, that's right, Joe. Help him out. I got him, Joe. Homer Joe said Kirby Smart is the coach of Georgia. Yeah, but but he was the Alabama defensive coordinator.
Yep, Kirby.
Yeah, he's the
Kirby
Alabama defensive coordinator.
Don't get me wrong. This is my first year watching college football. I've been telling this since day one.
You got to give him a pass, Joe. But NFL. You getting it though?
Yeah, I'm catching up. I had no idea. Until this year.
There's a new guy started at the new guy started at the shop. Shout out to the new guy at the shop. He was like, we were talking. I might have talked to Kevin or something. He was like, "You guys really love y'all football around here."
Oh, the new guy. Yeah.
Because he don't watch sports.
Yep.
I was like, "Yeah, man, it's a love, baby."
Yep.
Shout out to the University of South Carolina. We kept our offensive coordinator.
They upgraded it.
No, they kept him.
Oh yeah, I guess they hired him on, right?
Yeah. Well, he was already hired on, but he's just the wide receiver coach.
But now he's been promoted to his two offensive coordinator, right?
Yep. And I'm about to find out his name because I want to make sure I give him
the proper shout out.
Yep. But
didn't y'all just hire someone else too?
Mm-hmm.
The analyst from Alabama.
Yep. Quarterback coach.
Yep. / analyst. He
Yeah.
was some sort of.
No, he was the analyst at Alabama.
Yeah. Or was he the Ole Miss? He was also at Ole Miss, right? Something like that.
Ole Miss, but he just left. Brian McClendon.
Brian McClendon.
Shout out Brian McClendon. Shout out Muschamp for
keeping his continuity.
Yeah, for making it happen, man.
You heard what he said though, right? Muschamp.
What is it?
What he wanted out of his offense next season.
What?
He said he wanted balance and aggressiveness.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that guy showed it.
That was the most aggressiveness I've seen in that doggone bowl game with all them down the field. Like throw it.
Go
down the field.
Go.
And then they kept changing the tempo, down tempo.
Hey,
fun fact about South Carolina. Most people don't know. Shout out Coach Muschamp. South Carolina is one of only 3 schools in the FBS to have 2 African American coordinators.
That's right.
South Carolina, versus Kentucky, and Arizona.
Dang.
Shout out Muschamp. Shout out T-Rob. I know the guy Brian is going to do a great job.
You already said T-Rob's gone after 2 years or a year and a half.
I give T-Rob next year, unless he just wants. I can't see him only want to be a corner unless he just feels as though he's not ready yet.
Yep.
Oh man, he's gone. They talk about him too much.
Oh yeah.
He gets.
I told you that defense was underrated the whole time. I said it since day one, before the season started.
That was coaching. That's not even talent.
Oh yeah.
That was just like coaching.
Well, you could have saw it last year.
Yes. So man, when we get the talent on top of it, shoot, and he's getting it now. He's getting it now. Who's the other AFC team I want to talk about?
Other AFC team?
I got the Bills beating the Jaguars too. Cause I think Tyrod Taylor's going to put on the show.
Kansas City, Tennessee.
I want Kansas City to win.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know why.
I just think they're going to win. Tennessee, man, they're weak. Don't get me wrong. This week, Derrick Henry is starting because DeMarco Murray is out. I think that might be a little bit of game-changing. If they can hold the pace, Mariota can't run. He's still hurt. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. But if Mariota was full strength, I would give him a chance. But I can't see him doing it.
Because now, even with Kansas City.
But on my daily fantasy, I picked up Derrick Henry just because.
Derrick Henry?
Yep.
Kansas City, they just getting back on their groove because I don't know what the heck.
Oh, yeah.
I was never happened to them because they just fell all the way off the day.
It was their defense. They were just something about their defense.
Because they were scoring the points.
But now it's back now. Don't forget, they got Revis and they got Marcus Peters.
Okay.
Right? And they didn't pick up Revis till about week 15,
so
14,
I guess they had to get them right.
Something like that.
I knew they were getting the points because I had Adam Smith and I had Adam Smith as my corporate fantasy football quarterback.
That's right.
And he was getting me the points. Like, man, what the heck is going on?
And then who else is? Yeah, that's that team. And I already told you NFC side.
Yeah.
Falcons and Rams. Yep, at LA.
I got Rams.
I got Rams too. But fun fact of the day: only one running back in the NFL ran for over 100 yards against Atlanta's defense this year.
Who's that?
The Dolphins. but it was before they traded
Adaya. So
Jay Ajayi.
that's a wrap.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and that's nothing. I like the Eagles. Imagine this now. They got Jay Ajayi.
Yep.
And LeGarrette Blount.
Oh, I know.
Play action, Alshon.
It hasn't been working like that though. Their running backs haven't been running as well. I don't know what it is. I don't know what their offensive coordinator's doing, but
I think they don't get it back.
We'll see.
Well, I think because
I think their defense is what wins them a game.
But you know why I think that running backs have been running as well, especially more since Wentz been hurt.
Yep.
That they don't believe they're going to throw the ball, and they just pack 8 in the box.
Probably. But I'm telling you right now, last week Alshon had no catches, or the week before.
Man, that game didn't count. Last week doesn't count.
I know, but I'm just saying. Not even like they started the starters to see how they gel. They clearly didn't gel.
I think nobody wanted to be there.
Yeah. Well, then if that's the case, the Panthers didn't want to be there either.
No, the Panthers didn't play bad. The Panthers had more to play for.
They
the
did,
Panthers
but I still think there was something in their head that was
not first round bye.
I can't say that. The Panthers held the Falcons to 5 field goals. Okay. Our defense came to play. Our offense was like, I don't know what's going on today.
It was bad.
McCaffrey played. Well, see, Cameron Artis-Payne, he fumbled the ball twice, 3 times.
I need to drop you under the running back. I'll pick up one in the free agency.
I think Stewart was pretty good until they said his back tightened up. I'm sure he's just resting for He's resting for the playoffs.
Okay, well that'll be true too. There's no need to
Why put him out there and get hurt? Why put him out there? We really didn't have anything to prove other than we could have won. Mm-hmm. But I bet you the coaches had a mindset saying, the Saints are going to beat the Bucs. They're going to get home field. Yeah. Even though they lost too. Don't forget, the Saints lost. Yeah. Famous Jameis, baby.
Famous Jameis. Shout out Famous Jameis.
Came back.
Sorry, coach.
They hired him again. And they hired him again.
Sorry, beep, coach.
Yep.
It's a waste of talent. Just like Aaron Rodgers, we're wasting all the best years of his life because we want to do stupid
stuff. Y'all just fired Dom Capers.
That's the best thing they did. Dom Capers should have been fired 4 years ago.
Hey, man. Yeah, probably.
4 years ago.
Julius Peppers.
And what I want for Clay Matthews to be a specialist. I don't want Clay Matthews. I want Clay Matthews to be a sack specialist.
Yep.
Coming off the edge.
Just go.
Just sacks. I don't want him worrying about, you got to do every once in a while. You got to mix it up.
Yep.
But I want
play 3-4, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mainly want him to be a sack guy. I want some other guys to come in.
Then they move him inside
because of necessity. Because I'm in linebackers are hurt. Clay Matthews, I don't know.
Hey, we'll see.
And our COO, which is pretty much like he makes the owner decision. He's like owner pretty much. He's going into a new role instead of being the general. He was like the general manager too.
Yep.
Now we're getting just a general manager.
Okay.
He signed Mark McCartney to another 1 year extension. I like Mike. I said Mark McCartney. Mike. I like Mike. He's a great offensive guy. But that's how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You know something else I'm tired of? I feel like I'm going to do a open letter. Dear LeBron.
Oh,
let it go, bro. Come on over, bro. Ball head.
Join the ball side.
Join the ball side, baby. Let it go. It's a wrap.
Bro, he tries.
It's a wrap. Then the camera just zooms in on him. Like, Bron, stop, baby. I know you don't want to be like Mike.
Even the plugs is falling out. Even the plugs is falling out.
He need to get whoever did Dion on.
Or he just needs a whole transplant.
Another transplant. I'm like, Bron. I saw it last night. I almost said it. I wanted to send Bron a razor and some.
You should send it anyway.
I want to
send it anyway.
Some razors and some shavers, man. Some shaving gel. Hey, Bron.
Hey, man.
Let it go, bro.
How about Boston taking them out?
I think that's just a game.
I'm just saying.
I think that's just a middle.
What I tell you, it's gonna happen. Boston gonna take them.
You think Boston gonna be Cavs in 7?
Yep.
Do you think? Man, they had guys who never scored a ball before that had 20 points.
It's okay.
But that's not reality. That's not a.
And I'm telling you, when Kyrie got to take it over, he's gonna take it over.
How many points Kyrie had?
He had 11.
The same as his jersey.
It's okay. It's okay. He also had 9 assists, 8 boards.
Let me tell you something. He's doing that because IT was there. He wanted to show out.
I
think
IT didn't even play.
I think. Oh man, bold prediction.
Bold prediction.
I think the Cavs going to the finals. They're probably going to face probably the Warriors.
Nope, I say the Thunder. Thunder coming up right now. Boy, they are gelling.
So we'll say Warriors / or Thunder.
Yep.
I think in the playoffs, in the finals,
Carmelo finally found a role.
Carmelo find the role. Cavs going to win it, and Isaiah Thomas is going to be Finals MVP. Bold prediction.
Bold
Cavs
prediction.
Going
That's
to
a
the
bold
finals,
one.
They're going to win, and Isaiah Thomas is going to get NBA MVP.
I'll only guarantee that if Alabama wins on Monday.
Okay, because
if Alabama loses Monday, I will bet you $5 the Boston Celtics make it to the finals.
Because you said
against the Thunder.
Then tell the people why.
Oh yeah, so if you go back and look at the stats, I don't know where I read this stat or saw this stat. Must have been ESPN, but if you go back and look, every year that Alabama has won a national championship, LeBron James has won an NBA championship. There has not been a year where LeBron has won an NBA championship and Alabama has not won the championship. It's like a hand-in-hand process. I don't understand what it could be, but if you look up the last, I want to say, 10 years? Look at the last 10 years. Look at all the championships won by LeBron, and every year he won, Alabama won a championship.
And Isaiah Thomas is going to get
MVP.
NBA Finals MVP.
That's only if so you're saying Alabama's going to win. Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Yeah, they probably will win.
I think Alabama's going to win.
I don't know.
We feel about John Gruden getting the Raiders job.
Trash.
$10 million a year.
Even more trash.
And he wanted the owners thing, but they said they won't give him that. They just pay him $10 million a year.
First of all, what's he going to contribute, man? He hasn't even coached in like 10 years. I know you're going to tell me, oh, he looks all the film. People send him film.
Nope.
No?
I don't going to say that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to tell me about all that because I know he watches film.
He thought he was a genius. That's not the problem.
I'm just saying.
It's just that
trash.
It almost be like college because.
Shout out, I beat his nephew in high school in Senior Olympics. I'm just going to throw that out there. J.J. Gruden.
I'm going to call him Michal Petty Patel.
You dig? I still got my national championship.
Michal Petty Patel.
I'm just saying.
Hey, take yours, man. You beat that man. You beat that man.
Hey, we also beat the whole basketball team, football team, and baseball team. We straight. The nerds won something. I'm just going to say it. The
nerds. Jeff talking about Gruden hit a lick. Damn right he hit a lick. $10 million a year.
Oh, man.
Whoa. But this is my thing. He's a good offensive coach. Can't take that from him. My thing is, can he be able to deal with the grind of going back to being a coach? Can he get the right staff in place? And he's get the right players.
I don't see why not. They got a successful team. I say successful. They got a pretty decent team with good pieces.
They got some pieces. They need some more pieces.
The offense is pretty set other than a running back. They need somebody. Yes. I don't care what anybody says. They had a lot of injuries on their offensive line. I mean, Derek Carr got hurt again. But on the back end, their defense is trash other than Khalil Mack.
That's it.
That's the only name I can even think on that defense. I'm sure there's a couple other guys on there.
Is Derek
Aldon Smith? Did he play this year, or was he suspended again?
He's suspended. He never came back. Is Derek Smith?
Derek Carr?
Is Derek Carr this generation Carson Palmer?
That's good. That's a good comparison. Broke his leg just like Carson Palmer did.
It never been bad. It never been the same.
Nah, he played pretty decent.
He had never been Carson Palmer. Bengals Carson Palmer.
Oh, you talking about Palmer? Yeah, I'm talking about Derek. Derek Carr played all right,
but he hasn't played $100 million extension great this year.
Oh yeah, no, but that's what George said. They paid the boy too early. That's what he said. They paid the boy too early. He
hasn't paid.
If they didn't pay him, man,
somebody else would have paid him.
Oh yeah.
Somebody definitely would have paid him.
You think Kirk Cousins stays in Washington?
Heck no. Leave Kirk. I don't blame you, Kirk. They didn't see your value. Them boys try to play you, and that's why they're not franchising.
Well, apparently the next franchise they sign is going to be worth $35 million because there's a clause after 3 franchises in a row. It's like double your money kind of thing.
Well, they can't. They can't franchise him though.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
They can't. No, they can't.
Oh, really?
He's a free agent.
I thought they franchise. You can keep franchising every year.
No. They can't. He's a free agent. They can only franchise you when it's like they can only franchise you.
They can franchise you before the league year ends.
Yeah.
If the league year ends and they don't franchise him, then he's a free agent.
No, but no, they literally can't. They can't free agent no more because he is a free agent. Remember
When
now,
did he become a free agent? He's still under contract this year.
No, this was his last year. That's why they kept trying to get him. They hit him with the free agency early last summer.
Yeah.
That's why they're trying to hurry up and get him to sign an extension this summer, because this summer he is free to go as he please. Like, it's over now. I'm pretty sure the league year has to end, so he can't talk to nobody.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I think if it doesn't end, they can still franchise. Because you can franchise one player anytime. Doesn't matter when the contract
But it can't do him, though.
Why not?
Because, you can't.
I'm pretty sure. We got to look the franchise tag rule up.
Yeah, you can't how can you franchise tag a free agent?
They franchise tagged him 3 years in a row. His contract already ended.
No, but they can pick up all those options.
You can only franchise tag a player whose contract ends.
Who contract ends, but you still if that's the case, they will keep franchising people.
That's what they do. That's what they did to him 3 years in a row.
Look it up, man.
I'm telling you, franchise tag rule.
Because he had
tag rule.
Yeah, let's look that one up because I'm not sure about that one.
I'm pretty sure, man. 1 year contract for an amount no less than the average of the top 5. Blah blah blah. Let me see.
We're looking at the franchise rules because I think you cannot be franchised if your contract has ended.
You might be talking about the transition tag. That's a different one, and it can only be used if franchise tag isn't used. Background historical.
Trying to get it.
The designated franchise player will have his 1 year salary guaranteed if he elects to play for the team that designated him with the franchise tag. If he does not negotiate a contract with another team, so I guess he can. I don't know how that works.
He's a free agent. I know. Usually, because you have the option, you can either sign you.
Exclusive. Is it an exclusive or non-exclusive franchise tag?
What you mean?
There's apparently exclusive and non-exclusive. Exclusive means you're stuck with that team. Non-exclusive means a non-exclusive franchise tag must be offered a 1 year contract for an amount no less than the average top 5 hits of the player.
Okay, you know position. What? That's what Alshon had this year.
Yeah, he had a non-exclusive.
A non-exclusive.
Yep. And
but he had a choice to go choose that non-exclusive franchise tag.
Yep.
The Redskins can't do it to
franchise negotiate.
Kirk Cousins no more.
Not negotiate with other teams. If it's non-exclusive, then he can negotiate. Yeah. But if they can still franchise tag him, and then another team has to pay him, and he has to sign.
You want to put a small wage on that? This summer they can.
I'm pretty sure they won't keep him.
No,
but I'm saying if they tag him, they could tag him again.
I don't think they can.
I think they can.
Even by the rules of the law, they can't tag him. That's how guys are able to leave.
Original team. Well, that's what the
tag. But think about this.
The tag is meant so you can't leave.
But if you know what?
That's why players don't like the tag. Josh Norman didn't sign the tag.
They don't like the tag because they get hurt and they don't have a long-term contract.
No, but that too. But the tag guarantees the whole year of money, and you're getting the average of the top 5 players in your position.
Let me tell you how I know that you can't keep doing that because that would mean the what was the thing that happened in the 90s with free agency period. That means free agency would be null and void. If you're going to keep franchising players and they can never leave.
You can only have one franchise tag. Only one player.
But you can keep doing that to one player, and that still means you can't leave, which would not be lawful of the whole free agency act. Think about it.
I don't think so, because then they shouldn't even have a franchise tag at all.
Because that means the franchise tag is so they don't have to give you another free a contract. Because that's the case. They can keep franchising the same quarterback every year, never let it leave, and never give him a long-term contract.
That's exactly what tag is. That's why they don't like the tag. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
I'm telling you right now. It was created in 1993. It says it right here.
In 1993.
There are 2 types of franchise tag designations: the exclusive rights tag and the non-exclusive rights tag.
But does it say can you franchise tag a player forever?
Oh, well, let me see. It doesn't. There's no real explanation on Wikipedia. It just says there's exclusive top 5 players or 120% of the player's previous year's salary, whichever is greater, which is pretty impressive. Exclusive franchise players cannot negotiate with other teams. The player's team has all the negotiating rights to the exclusive player. A non-exclusive franchise player may negotiate with other NFL teams, But if the player signs an offer sheet from another team, the original team has the right to match the terms of that offer, or if it doesn't match the terms and thus loses the player, is entitled to receive 2 first-round draft picks as compensation. Under the capped years, a team can designate one additional player only as transitional tag. Oh, that's a transitional tag. Receive no compensation, blah, 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 exclusive salaries, team tags, franchise. Panthers had K1 short.
Let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure.
Look, I'll show you. Watch. I'll even tell you. When did they start doing it?
Because I'm pretty sure you can only franchise tag them for the options. Because you know players sound like
2016, they did it non-exclusive for him.
And I'm pretty sure those part of his options.
And then in 2017, he did exclusive.
Twice. I'm pretty sure in his deal, he probably had like a 3-year deal with a 2-year option year deal for the Panthers.
Panthers? No, I'm not talking about K1. I'm talking about Kirk Cousins.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Kirk, because he was a second-round pick, I'm pretty sure his contract was a 4-year contract with a 2-year option deal. And in the 2-year option deal is when they decide to...
Like we learned about Google.
Okay.
Can the Redskins tag Cousins again?
Okay.
All right. Playing on the tag again means Cousins, a 6-year veteran, will draw a 1-year salary worth roughly $24 million, and the Redskins will find themselves in familiar territory next year. Wait, what is the year?
That got to be last year's.
No, it says this was written in July of 2017.
Yeah. So I mean, because they franchise tagged him this year, so he got that this year.
Let me see if they can contract deadline. Don't count out a third straight franchise. NBC Sports, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't count out a third straight franchise tag for Kirk Cousins. Here's why. For the second straight season, the Redskins placed a franchise tag on Kirk Cousins while the two sides are speaking. Blah, blah, blah. The deadline negotiations continue, whatever. A second year on the tag is unprecedented for a quarterback. In 2016, Cousins made nearly $20 million playing in the tag. In 2017, he's going to get 24. If the Redskins don't get a deal done with Cousins, many think the organization would not again go for a franchise tag because the price jumps to $34 million this year. That means they can tag him again, but the tag is going to be 120% of his last year's.
So if they tag him again, is this the last tag?
No, you can tag as much. Like the rule says, you either get the average of the top 5 players in your position, or 120% of your last year's deal. His last year's deal was $24 million, and they say $34 million is what his. And don't forget, Drew Brees is going to get like $50 million next year, so I think that counts as his thing. I don't know if you've heard it, but
that's crazy. Or does this sound to a 1-year deal for $50 million?
No, he has like some. It was like way backloaded. So his like last year's like 20-something, 25, 30.
I guess because they wasn't sure if he was going to be able to play because of how his age and stuff.
If asked on Monday if another franchise tag would be an option for Cousins in 2018, Redskins team president Bruce Allen was clear, yes.
Oh.
He said, in the collective bargaining agreement, we really have 1 year and an option that we can do at the end of next season if we don't get a contract. That's what it says.
1 year and an option.
But I guess that's after it. But this is going to be his third.
It has to be, man.
And maybe 4 years is his max or something that you can do.
That sounds like some underground. We can still keep
in the collective bargaining agreement. We really have 1 year and an option that we can do at the end of next season if we don't get a contract.
Jeez.
Those options include the exclusive franchise tag, non-exclusive, and transition. Both franchise tags.
I wonder was that because he's a second-round pick. You know, second-round pick contracts are done different than first-round picks.
Yeah, but their contracts are shorter. Their contracts are only 3 years. 3 years with the option for a fourth. I don't even think they have a 4th-year option. Are you sure he was a second-round pick? I thought he was way late.
I've been second or third-round pick.
Because wasn't RG3 their first pick?
I think he was the second-round pick. I remember Michigan State.
Back-to-back, though? I know he played Michigan State. But I didn't think they picked a quarterback back-to-back.
Let's find out. Google.
Hey, we'll find them.
Because I think he went second round. It might have been third, but I know no later than second. I know no later than third.
Let's see.
I don't believe.
Kirk Cousins. Wikipedia. He was 4th round.
4th round.
Yep.
Damn.
That's what I said. I didn't think they picked him back-to-back. For sure.
Dang. Kirk. So, man.
So he didn't even get a 3-year deal. He probably got he probably got a 3-year deal.
I didn't know they can keep doing that. It's just so unprecedented.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think players enjoy the fact that they can do that. That's like one of the big things that's probably going to happen next year. Was it next year, the collective bargaining agreement, or the year after?
Next year.
Which means we're going to have another lockout, which means I hope a lot of players save money again, because that's what they stressed last time. If you didn't save money.
You save money, it's going to be hard.
So.
Shout out, Mike. Shout out you, Mike. See you looking. Appreciate it, Mike. Miami Dolphins. But,
Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler Ridge.
Oh, man.
But,
Jarvis Landry about to leave that team, too.
He should.
I hope he comes to the Panthers.
You want to come to the team where the quarterback ain't all in the videos, all in the way, all with the extra stuff. Come to Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers, baby.
Man.
We winners. I think that's it for me, man.
Shout out to them Panthers. Good luck.
Shout out to the Panthers.
Sunday, 4:40. Come check us out.
4:40. Everybody on here, appreciate it. Please like and share. Like and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yo.
Hey, mama. Hey, mama. My mama just tuned in just now. My mama tuned in after we.
He better carry another 5 minutes.
After we about to wrap it up. Dolphins all day, baby.
Uh-oh. They're looking for next year when the whole Belichick Brady Kraft thing breaks apart, right?
Heck yeah. But all right, man.
All right.
Everybody, thank you. Like and share. Tell a friend. Give feedback. Keep liking and sharing, man.
Yep.